Lol.
Hey, welcome to the One Law channel. Today we will take a look at 3-star Venom. This is 3-star Venom. Version of Venom is Eddie Brock, ex-photographer for the Daily Bango, and Peter's longtime rival, not friend, no, not rival. Fueled by his hatred of Spider-Man, Brock and the symbiote now use their immense strength and deadly abilities to gain revenge as the fearful Venom. This is Venom. Pretty scary, pretty dark, pretty sinister, and he doesn't need any costumes for Halloween. He's just sinister, dark, kind of chilling kind of feel to it, especially the tongue, always whipping out his tongue. Sometimes the tongue animation may look a little bit distracting, but it seems kind of like an interesting animation, interesting kind of movement dynamics. But when he's like tilting his head upwards, you can see that the tongue looks really weird. He has big arms, but really small legs, tiny legs. It seems like he has been skipping on leg day, a lot of focusing too much on his upper body strength, which explains his movements, which sometimes can be a bit, jerky. But he's fast though sometimes may be jerky. His movements are a bit different from other champions, so it will take some time getting used to. And he looks decent. I mean, his character model looks decent, other than some unproportionate legs and sometimes weird tongue animations. He's decent. He does has a very interesting mechanic. So every 10 seconds he'll gain one of his passives. So he has a total of 5 passives: Symbiote Shoe, Symbiote Frenzy, Symbiote Rage, Symbiote Cruelty, and Symbiote Durability. So each 10 seconds he'll gain one of them, and he can host a maximum of 5 effects at a time. So one thing interesting about this Venom is that all his attacks has a percentage chance to inflict bleed, dealing a percentage of the attack as direct damage over a certain amount of seconds. And this is bad for people who have willpower, against people who have willpower. Basically, they'll be healing a bit. And for people who have higher level amount of willpower, they'll be healing quite a bit from Venom's bleed. But Venom does has a very low chance of bleed. Venom have quite a bit of decent synergies, especially with Electro plus 20% crit damage, Symbiote Spider-Man plus 4% health, and Spider-Man plus 5% attack. So all in all, synergies with Spider-Man's side of friends and rivals. So this is Eddie Brock in action. So you can see him moving around his arms and stuff. And this is his first special attack, which is Constituent Lash. Morphing his arm into a weave of constituent matter, Venom lashes his target twice. Constituent Carnage, which is basically his second special attack, which he does 8 repeated strikes that tear an opponent with tendrils and claws. Quite interesting and pretty cool animation. You can see his tendrils. Sometimes it looks like some kind of black slime kind of attack, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of like look kind of an alien kind of attack. Reminds me of Predator and Alien Predator. It looks like those kind of black aliens. And pretty devastating indeed. And that is Venom's second special attack. And now let's look at Venom's third special attack, which is Hide and Seek. This is quite interesting. One of the best third special attack, though it's a bit long. He hides and he seeks, and then he bites, claws out opponents' body parts, but you do not see any damage on your opponent's body parts though. Not see any wounds on your opponents, even though you just slash at their body and try to bite them, which is kind of a bumper really. One of the things that I would like to see is as the battle goes on, as you take more damage, you should display some kind of tear, where some kind of wounds and battle scars should appear on your champion. That will be really interesting and a very decent kind of change in terms of animation. All in all, Venom is a decent character, interesting, new mechanics, and pretty cool and thrilling indeed, especially for Halloween. A good Halloween champion. That's all. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.